So far, so good. So far, so good. And because it is more like as I repeatedly tell, it's more like nominally people used to see the countdown once the PSLV or GSLV on the launch pad that day. And it starts 36 hours, 48 hours, or 24 hours, depending upon the mission configuration. But when that means so many parameters of the launch vehicle, which is in front of you, you are through a computer reading, and various ground systems, after launch radar system, ground systems, many things have to come on functional, and those systems also along with the redundancy, main and redundant systems, main and redundant computers, and everyone should be ready. And even there also we will be uplinking good amount of programs such that how it will take a path. Okay, if it's a polar orbit or a geosynchronous orbit or the navigational satellites or the planetary mission is a different path. So that also could have been programmed. So that program uplink would have happened there, and then try to read whether the program uplinks are in a place, and that too, many of the parameters, like for example Luna 25, whatever happened, they doubt about a possibility of the firing for the last leg. The firing is happened few seconds more than what they expected. Okay, that translated into the mission failure. So that basically that means there is some memory, something could have got disturbed. So that could have probably could have created a problem. So such things should not happen for us. And so for that, so we normally will keep 3 memory locations, vital parameters. So any one of them, all the 3 are normally supposed to be okay. If any one of them gets upset, single event upset, something like that, they will tell. So then majority voting of the other 2 will do. So similarly like that, many intricacies are there in the onboard program. So these things to be also to be after uplinking to be verified here. But now the lander is 384,000 kilometers away. So we uplinked all the commands there, not the launch vehicle just a few meters away from you. So then that also you downlink and may make sure that every portion of the program has been uplinked correctly, and until last minute everything is okay. So the intactness of all the systems until you gave Q to go should be verified. I think that's the process going on now, and so far so good. And we expect as per the plan A, today we must be able to go. A small update has happened because of the timing is concerned, because of the updated orbit. Other than that, I think everything remains same. And like anybody else, I am also eagerly waiting for that Q. After discovery of water on the moon for Chandrayaan-3, the world was trying to look the moon differently. That means focusing on the polar region. So that way, some of the follow-on missions confirmed whatever we have seen is perfect. And now the variation is including USA, Russia, China, Japan, European countries are very ambitiously trying to do bigger missions. For example, Apollo supposed to be a bigger missions, the spending and energy point of view in those era. But now even beating Apollo, Artemis is coming. Lunar resources coming from Russia. China also ambitiously placed. So like that, many things happened. For that, seed has happened by our Chandrayaan mission. So now, taking ahead logically, now whatever we have seen in remote sensing point of view, now we are going to land. So that time also, yes, we have discovered first the water on the moon. Our Chandrayaan is the first. Similarly, Chandrayaan-3 is going to make history of the first system to softly land on the lunar polar region. Actually, in fact, our presence already there in the South Pole with the tricolor flag, along with the moon impact probe. Chandrayaan-1 itself made our presence, but that time it was a impacted probe as planned. But now I think we are going to softly land, and that will enable logical extension, what to do in the place. Something you have to do in a robotic mission, something you have to put a man in the moon back. So everything calls for a soft landing. So that way, the soft landing will help us, will enable us to be in the lead in the back to the moon campaigns are concerned. So that way, I think India can keep its edge technically for the follow-on missions.